How's it going, everybody? Shockwave984 here, and welcome to Horror Month 2025. And happy Halloween, everybody. Yes, it is finally here. It is Friday, October 31st. And I just want to say thank you guys for joining me for, all the videos and stuff. I had that big long break, and I thought, what better month to come back in than October, the month of horror. And I hope you guys have had a good time with it. I did manage to make a video for every single day, which was the goal. And yeah, so the question for this video is, I guess the main one is going to be, what kind of horror related stuff did you guys watch in terms of movies, series? Did you guys read any books, whether it be regular comics, manga, or novels? Also, any horror games did you guys play? Also, did you guys see any movies in theater or streaming or buy Blu-ray, 4K, DVD, all that stuff? So yeah, feel free to let me know what you guys did. And all right, I thought we'd go ahead and end this Halloween with part 2 of our Child's Play collection. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So real quick, I did do part 1, what was it? I don't think it was, I'm trying to remember, was it last year? Or it might have been the year before. I want to say it was last year. But yeah, so this is one I've been planning to do. And I thought we'd go ahead and end this year's month of horror with this. All right, so first up we have Bride of Chucky. This is a 4K and Blu-ray collector's edition from Scream Factory. So a bunch of these, and I'm going to show today, are from them, from Scream. And this has Jennifer Tilly, along with Brad Dourif, who plays Chucky. There's the title. There's here 2 kind of bad guys there, or anti-heroes in a way. No, just straight up bad guys. Chucky gets lucky. Yeah, they are not kidding. All right, so there's the front, the faraway shot. Here is the spine, and let me see if I can get it to clear out. That's better. Really like the red and the white for the writing. So this is a 2-disc set. There's a picture. It is the same on both sides. And then on the bottom, you have the Universal and Scream Factory logos. Okay, so here is the back. Here's the story details on the top. Okay, kind of gives you like an update as to what's going on. Because this came out, I want to say, like quite a while after the third one came out. Because, of course, you had the original, the second, and then, the third. And then this eventually got announced. And you get a picture on the right. There's Jennifer Tilly. She is awesome. And of course you have Brad Dourif, who plays Chucky himself. There they are in like their doll forms. Just the screenshots. Okay, so special features. For both the 4K and the Blu-ray, you have the new 2023 4K Master. This was a really big announcement for all of them. All the films coming to 4K. You do get some nice features. You have some commentaries. You also have a theatrical trailer, Chucky Spotlight on location, and some other stuff. So I recommend going through those. Get a look at those screenshots. Here's the credits on the bottom. Right here. Audio, video specs. All right there. Region is A. And this is from back in 1998. Yeah, let it clear. Okay, so Bride of Chucky. I remember this being highly promoted all over the place. I remember the commercials, little previews, little trailers. I think they even did something with wrestling where Chucky like appeared on a Titantron screen. I think this is back when WCW was around, and yeah, I remember him appearing there, just kind of randomly during a match. And okay, so here are the discs. I'm going to go ahead and take these out. Give you guys a closer look. Okay, so on the left, you have Tiffany, who's played by Tilly. On the left, looks like she's about to smoke a cigarette. So that's the regular Blu-ray. And quality for that is really good. Excellent. And then also we have the right with the 4K, and there's Chucky pointing a weapon saying, all right, you feeling lucky? There's a lie for a big movie. I don't recall if he says that, but, you know, he might as well say it. The 4K looks and sounds really good. So I would say for all of them, maybe some scenes are hit and miss for the 4Ks and Blu-rays, but I'd say for the most part, they're all pretty good. So hats off to the people that worked on the transfers. That's some cool disc art. Now, there was a big thing with the cases for, I think, all of these releases. There was something called, I guess, was it outgassing or something? And you might see a little bit, but it's actually not bad or anything. But some people got some discs. Now, mine are okay. They're nice and clear. That's just fingerprints. But it was, like, covered in it. It was covered in this stuff. And I think it had to do with the quality, or outgassing. I think that's what it was called, yeah. I think it had something to do with the plastic that they were using, but mine, all the discs turned out to be fine. So yeah, if you are going to pick these up, I want to say it's been corrected by now, because these have been out for quite a while. So, and no reversible artwork. So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, kind of missed out on that. It's kind of a thing, something with Scream Factory. I've mentioned it in other videos. But yeah, Bride of Chucky. This was really cool. You know, he returns, gets reborn and stuff. And then you have Tilly's character, who I guess knows him from the past. And he just, you know, they run into, like, what is this, like this young couple or these teens and stuff. And yeah, you just follow it from there. This is a really fun time. Love this movie. All right, and as far as I know, this is, or I want to say all of them are still in print. I know there was I think more of a limited edition where you got like alternate slick covers, and you also got I think like a poster. I think you had like some cards or something. Yeah, but I think you had to get those on Scream's site. All right, and then there was an announcement for another one, and the title, it was like, what? And Bride, I want to say, aired in theater, and I think all these did. I want to say they did. We have Seed of Chucky, and yeah, you can kind of figure out what's going on there. All right, so you have Chucky, Tiffany, Jennifer Tilly, Redman, who's also in here, is another collector's edition, 4K and Blu-ray. And there's a nice shot. Yeah, see, he's got the stitches. He's got cracks all on his face. This guy's been beat up throughout this series. And there you see what appears to be a kid. Right there. And these covers are really nice. Kind of got like a matte kind of finish. There's the spine. Picture, same on both sides. And you have the stuff on the top, logos on the bottom. Okay, here's the story details right here on the top. Chucky's bloodiest and most twisted adventure yet. It's a wicked good time. Yeah, I'd say I agree. Okay, and here are these special features. And there you see your two kind of leads there. Looks like something's going on. Got all covered in blood and stuff. Okay, so this one, you have the theatrical cut, new 2023 scan of the original camera negative. And for the, oh no, yeah, so that's for the 4K. The Blu-ray, yeah, the theatrical and unrated cuts. And you have that new master of the theatrical cut. So I guess not on the unrated. But the unrated one actually looks pretty good. And this one, once again, you have a bunch of commentaries, interviews. Conceiving the Seed of Chucky, Tilly on The Tonight Show. Fusion up close with the Seed of Chucky star. Storyboard to final feature. Comparison, that's a little neat little extra. Theatrical trailer. And there's the screenshots. There's Redman. Lots of other characters. Alright, credits right here. Audio video specs. Region is A. And this one, let's see, back in 2004. So quite a while after Bride. Yeah, because Bride was out for, say, a long time. I want to say it played in theater for a while. Yeah, because I think it just kind of exploded. Yeah, it was a really big film. So here are the discs. And okay, just gonna take these out. So these ones you get like a nice red kind of color going all around. So here's the Blu-ray in which you have both cuts. Quality is really good. And there you have Chucky. It's like he's scaring the crap out of Tilly. He's like, ah, okay. All right, and then here are the discs together. Yeah, I really like that red. All right, and yeah, quality of 4K, also really good. And once again, no reversible cover. Yeah, I think they're all like that, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so there they are. And then I'll open this up for you guys. See it all sprawled out. Okay, so Seed of Chucky. This one you follow Tiffany and Chucky as they're going and doing their thing. They encounter a bunch of other characters along the way, of course, and well, it turns out, well, yeah, looks like they have a kid around, and you just kind of go from there, and their kid is kind of out there and wondering what the heck is going on. And yeah, this was another fun one. Seed of Chucky. Definitely check this one out as well. I say pop it in, see what you guys think. So this should be readily available as well. And all these, before I forget, I'll show these two together because they pretty much coincide with each other. So these I got from, I was trying to remember. I think they were all from Grindhouse or Orbit. I think I might have got some from both, or I think maybe a couple were from Amazon. But yeah, got them for not too bad of a price. Yeah, because they did go on like some sales and stuff. Okay. And then, so that was it for those two. And then eventually there was an announcement for another one. So yeah, it had been a while after Seed of Chucky as well, before we got Curse of Chucky. Once again on 4K, Blu-ray, collector's edition. And there you see, really like how his eyes and the colors on his outfit pop. This lady, it looks like a wheelchair, looks like she's tied to it. And he's like, yeah, it's exactly what it looks like. Alright, really like the red for the titles. Get a faraway shot. Here's the spine. Get it to clear up. That's better. Here's a picture. See on both sides. Get the logos. Alright, funny and brutal. So, quote. Alright, here's the story details. He's back. That's right. Yeah, because it had been a while. Okay. And when a mysterious package arrives at the house of Nika, who is played by Fiona Dourif from True Blood, and I believe that is Brad Dourif's daughter. Yeah. If I remember right, yeah. Yeah, the special features, so you do get the unrated cut on both discs. So you have the new 2023 4K master of the unrated cut, and that is for both discs. More commentaries, featurettes, interviews, Voodoo Doll, the Chucky Legacy, storyboard comparisons, deleted scenes. You get a gag reel on this one. Also trailer. Yeah, really cool stuff. And then you see like it's kind of newer kind of look. He's got the like scars, stitches. Alright, there's some other characters. Okay, here's the credits. Audio video specs. Alright, region is A, and this is from 2013. So, Curse of Chucky. This I thought was really cool. Of course, yeah, it had been a while since there was a new one, and then it got announced. It's like, oh, okay, they're doing another one. And this, I thought, for what they did, was awesome. Thought it was cool. I thought it was nice to see, the doll kind of running around again, doing his stuff. And, alright. Here's the Blu-ray, rated and unrated cut, so I guess they don't call it theatrical. So, now I think about it, this might not have aired in theater. Yeah, because it doesn't say theatrical or anything. Yeah, because it doesn't. Because I remember these. I remember the previews and stuff for this, or hearing a lot about it. So the 4K, you get the unrated cut, just by itself. Both of them are pretty good. You definitely have some differences with each one, and this you have like a nice yellow color on both. So this first one's blue, Bride, and second one's red. This one's yellow. Very nice. Very cool. So I wonder if that's going off the colors on his outfit. Yeah, the sleeves. Quality is really good on both discs. Look great, sound great. No reversible art. And I'll show you guys. Cover sprawled out like that. All right, Curse of Chucky. Yeah, he arrives at a house and then, well, kind of causes havoc and just go from there. This I thought was really cool. Curse of Chucky. You get some, newer characters, maybe some familiar ones, possibly. But yeah, awesome, really cool. And then eventually we got announced for another one. We have Cult of Chucky. You may feel a little prick. And there you see it with there's someone in the background. I was like, yeah, dude. It says good guys on his overalls. I really like that look, like the light shining on his face. Get like some, looks like splatters on the title. 4K Blu-ray. Scroll up, get far away shot. All right. And let's see if we can get it. That's, yeah. That's good. Okay, get a picture. There's the logos. And here is the back. And this pretty much coincides with the, what is it? Curse of Chucky. Yeah, so this is like a follow-up. You might see a familiar name, maybe a couple right there. So that's the story details. So this one, you have the unrated and rated cuts. So maybe these didn't air in theater. Yeah, it might have just, or maybe if it did, it might have had like a limited release. New 2023 4K master of the unrated on both of them. More commentaries and stuff. Inside, the insanity of Cult of Chucky, Good Guy Gone Bad, the incarnation of Chucky, the Dollhouse, deleted scenes with optional commentary by Don Mancini, who, if I remember right, is the creator of Chucky. Yeah, trailer. And I think he's the one who directed the very first one. Yeah. Yeah, who started it. That's a cool shot. Him in like a shadowy silhouette. Get some screenshots. Okay, here's the credits and audio video specs. Alright. And yeah, it's Mancini also directed this one. Region is A. And this is from 2017. Alright, so Cult of Chucky. This was a cool follow-up. I thought that was nice that, it connects to like another film, just like with Bride and Seed with what they did. And this was another fun time. Yeah, you get some familiar kind of names, some characters that appear and stuff. And also you have some new ones. So here are the discs. And this you have, I guess, another red or more like a pinkish kind of color. It's like a lighter kind of red. Blu-ray, rated and unrated. And then the 4K. You get the unrated by itself. Both versions look good. Alright. And then, yeah, so I checked, I made sure to check all the discs and stuff, for what was going on with the outgassing stuff with the cases. So, yeah, just do be aware of that. I want to say it's been corrected, but, yeah, you never know. Just in case. No versatile artwork, but I will show the front sprawled out like that. Alright, Cult of Chucky. This was another cool one, and I'll show that along with Cult because they go together. Very, very cool. Here's the backs, like the yellow and red. And yeah, two really cool films that connect, and yeah, both really fun. Cult of Chucky. We do have another version of this that I did show in part 1, so I'll show some stuff later when we get towards the end. All right, so next up. So that does it for the rest of the films. And that's where it pretty much has stopped. And not sure there's going to be another one. Or no, there was a remake. I have shown that. I showed it in part one. So feel free to check that out. And yeah, so then there was I can't remember if this came out before the series, or I might have it out of order. Maybe season one came out and then this came out. We have Living with Chucky, a collector's edition. This is a really cool documentary. You see a bunch of characters. There you see Durif right there. You also have Jennifer Tilly. I want to say is that Mancini right there? Yeah. And you see the title. Get some blood splatter on the name. There you see the good guy doll. All right. Here's the spine. And this is a Screambox release. This is number 3. And I want to say they're still releasing stuff. Yeah. You see Chucky right there, upside down. Looks like he's kind of chilling. And then here is the info. So this takes an in-depth look at the pretty much the franchise itself, like its impact on the horror community. And you get some great interviews and stuff. You have Dorothy Tilly, Alex Vincent, and creator Don Mancini, along with many, many others that appear. Bonus features, you have candid conversations, favorite death scenes, strange families, and director's commentary. And you get some great screenshots on the bottom. Right there's someone with the doll. There's the other two right there. All right, yeah, I remember hearing about this. And yeah, I believe the Screambox also are the ones who released the It documentary, which is really good. I do have that as well. It isn't Child's Play. There's someone with scissors. I believe that's a reference to the... Oh, what was it? Was it the third film? Second or third where the cover has the scissors? Yeah, I think it's the second film. A Screambox original, Living with Chucky. There he is sitting on the good guy box. Here's the spine. Here's the back. Alright, so you have the credits right there. And this is from, looks like a 2022. Audio video specs are right there to the far left. Cinedigm. Region is A. Widescreen version. 101 minutes. Alright. And here's the disc. Just one. Get a nice red. The title in white. And yeah, this is a really, really cool documentary. This was not real expensive or anything. Found this for, I think, under $15 or something. Yeah, I want to say it was like 12 something. But definitely recommend this. Lots of in-depth stuff about the series. Stuff that I didn't even know when they were putting this together. And just all the work that went into this, all the films and all that. Really cool stuff. Definitely recommend this documentary. There's been a lot of good horror ones. Movies, franchises lately, yeah. All right, and then next up we have, because I did show season 1 in part 1, we have Don Mancini's Chucky season 2. And the chair says, "Holy hell." And there he is. It looks like two faces right there. Oh, I think that's Tilly and is that his kid right there? I think, yeah. It says, "Good guys." And there he is, like, "Yeah, that's right, man, I'm the kid." I was like, all right, Chucky. All right, get a far-away shot. Really like the kind of gold kind of color there. There's the spine. Get a picture. Is that him tied up? Oh, man. It's the same on both sides. And on the... Oh, and then on the bottom, you have the USA, Sci-Fi, Universal logos. And there you see the tagline again. And this one... Yeah, buff Chucky. He's all ripped. There's he looks like a bunch of kids about to, I guess, take him on or somebody. Special features, you get deleted scenes. That's pretty much it. Here's the story details. So this is to give you like an update as to what's going on. For those who watched season 1 and stuff. And here you get some pictures. Nice screenshots on the bottom. All right. Oh, let me get a faraway shots. And then here is the cover. It's the same. And it's actually reversible, which is really cool. So here's 2 discs. both on Blu-ray. The quality is excellent. This show looks and sounds really good. And also, you just have the original or just simple etched out text. Disc, and then the reversible cover. I see Chucky with a chainsaw. Looks like he's got a Santa hat. And he's, yeah, I don't think he's there for milk and cookies, man. And then disc 1, you have the episodes listed right there. Along with the story details. And then disc 2 is on the bottom. And you do get deleted scenes on both. Alright, here it is. Spelled out. And then here's the front and back together. So that does it for Chucky Season 2. Awesome. So, yeah, for this show, there is, what is it, 3? Yeah, there's 3 seasons total. There is other versions of these that you can get. I want to say all of them had limited edition steelbooks that you can get as well. And then you have, like, these regular versions. I just went with these, and they're not too expensive, from what I recall. At least the regular ones. The steelbooks, and maybe a little bit higher. And there is like a complete series steelbook now, because this, yeah, only has 3. So, yeah, I believe that's already been released. And yeah, really cool. Season 2. And then finally, we have Season 3. It looks like Chucky is a giant. There he is in front of, is that the White House? Bunch of trees. There he is. He's like, ha, man. He's like, okay. All right, dude. Really like the red background. All right, here's the spine. Picture. Same on both sides. The logos on the bottom. The country is Chucked. As it says, here's the story details. Chucky's back with a vengeance in Season 3. Excuse me, burping there. Alright, and here you have some screenshots. And this one looks like you have, I guess, old looking Chucky. Yeah. What they do with the doll in this series, I thought was really cool. I think throughout the entire franchise. Just all the work that went into that. Deleted scenes, once again, it's your special features. You get some really nice screenshots. You see Jennifer Tilly. You see someone with the doll. He looks like he's just kind of hanging out. I was like, yeah, what's up, man? Alright, get a forward shot. And Season 3, I thought this was really cool. Really fun. And so the show, I'm not sure if it just got canceled or if it just stopped. Like if it just didn't get renewed. Or maybe you could say that's it being canceled. But yeah, that's it for Chucky, the series. Audio, video specs are on the bottom. I'll show that for the second season as well. I think I forgot to show that. Okay, right there. And here it is for Season 2. Sorry about that, guys. Let it clear up. Alright, there it is. All the bottom. Okay. But yeah, Season 3, really fun. Get some familiar faces, some surprise, you know, like guests and stuff, and some appearances like, hey, wait a minute, I know you. And alright, so here is Season 3 with the yellow disc. Looks really cool. And also, I want to say the action's cool, the characters are pretty awesome. The comedy, I think the comedy is great. And there you see Chucky. It looks like he's on a map. Looks like he's saying, the world is mine. He's like, oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't know, man. There might be someone trying to stop you. So here's Disc 1, episode, story details. All right. And there's Disc 2. You might notice some movie titles right there. Yeah, Death Becomes Her, Panic Room, There Will Be Blood, Final Destination, Let the Right One In, Jennifer's Body, Dressed to Kill, Murder at 1600. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright. That's the front, all sprawled out. And that pretty much does it for our entire Child's Play movie and series collection as it stands right now. So I'm going to bring out everything from parts 1 out real quick. I'm going to show you guys. And let me just make sure I get everything put together. Okay, so this is what I showed for part 1. All of a sudden, the original 3, season 1. There is the remake right there. Yeah, we also had Cult of Chucky. This is an older lenticular. It was really cool. And this is a really cool limited edition digipack. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I showed this because this is a really nice set. You might still be able to find this. This was not too expensive when we picked it up. Yeah, it's kind of old now. And all right, let's go ahead and display everything. Here is these spines for everything else. And then let me put them all together. They're going to look out of order, but it's fine. And look at that. That is cool. Let me turn them. Okay, so let's go ahead and display everything for part 2. And okay, let's go and do that. Put that there. That there. Season. Oh, make sure. Put that around. Put that there. And we'll put that there. Scroll up. And there they are. All to get together. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me for Horror Month of 2025. Hope you guys had a good time, and this was really fun to do. And yeah, glad to be back and stuff. So let me know which one out of these is your favorite and out of the entire Child's Play franchise. And once again, happy Halloween, everybody. Have a nice and safe time. Feel free to let me know what you guys think. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.